Hello, so this is how to install League of Legends on Steam Deck, on SteamOS. This is my Steam Deck after I put it to factory settings, and the process should be simple. I'm going to try to do it without loot trees at all right now. I've written my guide on Reddit, but I said I'm not sure if some libraries from loot trees are necessary or not, so I'm going to do it without. Should be a shorter process. So first things first, you need to open Discovery and download bottles. Now that bottles is installed, we need to get Proton app Qt. Now that Proton app is installed, launch it right away. Go to add version. I'm using the GE Proton 729, the newest one. I don't know if older versions work as well, but I've tested this one and this one worked for me. So I just install it. In the meantime, I'll open bottles. It's in all applications. And wait for bottles to finish setting up. You can also go on the League of Legends website and download for Windows. Now that bottles is set up, you can press start and create a new bottle. You want to have gaming selected and go to name it. And you want the name to be exactly L with uppercase, O with lowercase, and L with uppercase. It must be named exactly like this, because we will run script later which refers to the name of this one, so it would not work otherwise. You would have to change the code in the script to match the name of the this one. And go ahead and press create. Proton is downloaded in the background, so I can close it. Now a bottle has been created, so you can close this one and click on the bottle. And then run executable. Yeah, be aware of sandbox, it's fine. In downloads folder, there's your Windows League of Legends installer you downloaded earlier, so just select that one and run. And just go ahead and press install. You can see it's doing stuff in the background because there's Riot icon in the task bar. so just be patient, it may take a minute or two. Now the game is downloading, don't sign in. When the game downloads, close the client. And while it's downloading, you can also go to GitHub and you want to scroll a little bit down, and this is the latest Lutris GE 7.14.1 release, so just select that one, then just scroll a bit down and download the .tar.exe and just put it into the downloads. Okay, now the game is downloaded, so just close the client. Close bottles. Go to your downloads folder, right click the repository from GitHub, extract archive here, right click it, copy, and go to home, create new folder and name it wine. Then open it and paste the copied folder here. Now, in my Reddit guide, I installed Lutris and pasted this file into Lutris directories. Now I'm going to try if it's necessary or not, so you'll see. I think it's not necessary. Now, stay in your home directory, show hidden files, and wait, I don't think that's necessary, but just create a new text file and name it lol.sh. Also, uppercase, lowercase characters must be correct. Okay. Now double click it and it will open in text file. Now I have the script here. I'll just copy the script from video description or Reddit. I'll update the guide on Reddit and paste it here. Make sure it starts from first line without any spaces and save it. And then you can close it. Now right click it, properties, permissions, is executable. Okay, and just run it. Do not ask again. Execute. Install. You just have to be patient. It takes a while. Now check stay signed in and sign in. And after you sign in, close the client, don't start the game yet. The client closes and opens again, so it takes a while. So now just right click the LoL.sh and select Add to Steam, and then you can close everything and go to gaming mode. Go to your library, navigate to non-Steam, I don't want Chrome, select League of Legends, but don't select play, go to the cogwheel, confirm, properties, confirm, compatibility, force the use of specific Steam Play compatibility tool, and the Proton 729 you downloaded earlier, and you can go back. And now you can select play and run the game. It takes quite a long while to start, so be patient. Okay, it took a few minutes to launch, but I'm inside the client like on Windows, and I'll just wait for the download to finish and then you can play. I played TFT, it worked just fine. I haven't actually played Summoner's Rift online, but I've tried against bots and it worked fine in custom game. So I see no reason why it shouldn't work online as well when TFT works, since it's the Windows client anyway. Okay, the game has downloaded. While it was downloading, I made some basic control scheme so I can actually get around in the menu in the game. So I'll show you at least custom game. Oh, change the click to bumpers, I believe. No, it's left bumper, never mind. Left click, left bumper, right click, right bumper. Create custom, confirm. I don't want to play online because I can't even hold Steam Deck properly right now, and I don't want to lose people's games and waste their time. So I'll just show you it works at least in custom games, and I actually played multiple TFT games as well, so I know that works for a fact. Let's play Ash, for example. Lock in. So my controls are this is mouse, right touchpad is mouse, but it also works like a scroll ball, so you can flick it and get around faster. And I use the stick like joystick mouse, but when you are touching the top, it also has gyro for more finer movement. I found it's pretty good if you are last hitting minions and needing to aim precisely. The left touchpad is a radial menu to activate your abilities. Pressing the touchpad confirms the ability, so we can just tap it quickly. D-pad is for using items. I haven't set it up yet, but I think setting this as a radiant menu like the touchpad but for pinging system would be great. triggers for summoner spells. This button is menu, and I haven't set it up, but this should be chat. You can set words on these buttons, for example. It's up to you. I think the controls I came up with are good for me. It might not be good for you, that's up to you. So right click is right bumper, so I can just get around. I'll get W and activate the ability, W here, and it works. You can also use the stick, but it's quite sensitive. I need to reduce that a lot.
In the north, a great chieftain is called War Mother. Who but a mother has the right to risk lives?
And you can see it's working actually. And by the way, let's see the statistics. FPS, no FSR. It's eating around 1 watt for CPU, 2 watts for GPU, and it's actually running on full resolution. Let's check settings. Video. Oh, this is so awkward to use just with one hand. And you can see 1280 by 800, medium settings, full screen. So when playing TFT, I got around 4 to 4.5 hours of battery. If you reduce the settings, you should be able to get 5 hours, I believe, just fine. This game is so well optimized, holy shit. So there you have it. Enjoy.